told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting me. I don't take it for granted. It means a lot. So today I'm going to do a makeup brush tutorial. I'm going to show you different brushes and what they're used to do when it comes to makeup. So I'm gonna do this video in two parts. I'm going to first start with the brushes for the face makeup, and then for the part 2 I'm going to do the eye makeup brushes tutorial. So today, actually, before I go further into this video, please, if you have not subscribed, this is the time to do it. Even those who have subscribed, I want to say thank you so much. It means a lot. Every like, every comment, every subscription does not go without being seen. It means a lot. I appreciate you guys so much. So if you're new here, please karibu sana to the family, and let's get straight into it. So as you can see, I have primed my face, I have done my eyes, I've done my brows, and the reason why I did that is just to make sure that I get straight into this video and make sure I gave enough time to actually concentrate on what this video is meant for. So I'm just gonna move straight into foundation, and I'm gonna show you the different brushes that I use and what the products that I'm going to use. So karibu. So the first thing that I would do, I want to show you guys something. Usually I would use, there's a beauty blender and there's this makeup brush. So usually for my makeup I would use, and on the regular I use brushes to do my makeup. Rarely would you find me using a beauty blender. It does a good job, it's good, but I'm really not, it's not my favorite, and this video is meant for brushes. A beauty blender is self-explanatory. All you have to do is make sure it's damp or it's wet, and then all you have to do is dab. But today's video I want to concentrate on brushes, because a good number of you guys usually ask, hey, all these brushes, how do I know what goes where, and how do I know what is used at what part? So today, that is what we're going to tackle in this video. So the first brush that I'm going to use, it's called a stippling brush. This is how it looks. It's quite flat and it is dense. You can see what I'm talking about. So make sure whatever kind of brush that you're going to use for foundation is dense enough. Please make sure the foundation spreads evenly, and all you have to do is just tap and move around your face. So you're going to get straight into it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste.
So next thing I'm gonna go in with, I've just applied my foundation. This is the Revlon Color Stay in the shade 015 Mahogany, and I'm just gonna use this same brush to just spread it all over my face.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what.
And as I do under my eyes, I make sure to look up just to make sure it doesn't crease.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way.
This is my face after I have blended the foundation. I just want to make sure you guys can see the texture. Next, I'm gonna go into concealer. Where is it? Where are you? Found her.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
In this second step, you can either, usually I use these beauty wedges. I get them from Superdrug. A friend of mine ships them for me. And you can also choose to use a more dense brush, which looks like this, to blend it out. Also, again, you can use a beauty blender. But for me, because this is beginner, I'm gonna use the same foundation brush, and this is just to show you that your foundation brush can still blend your concealer and it's gonna settle in nicely. Everything is now settled in. So I'm gonna go in with this brush to set in my highlight. I'm shading. So I'm gonna place this right directly under my eye in a pressing motion. Can you see that? I'm gonna highlight under my eyes, center of my nose, my chin, and the sides of my lips. and my forehead. And as I say my forehead, you have to notice that I'm also going above my eyebrows. I'm not just setting the center over here. I'm extending all the way. So using the same brush, I'm just gonna dust it off. And then just dust it all off. Also, just to make sure, to set my nose, I don't necessarily go in with a brush. I'm gonna use my makeup wedge. I have pressed on some loose part on it, and I'm just gonna tap the center of the nose. I hope you can see that. So using the same brush, I'm just gonna dust this off. That's my face. I look a bit ashy, but as I blend everything in, it's gonna get better. So don't panic. Trust the process. So I'm gonna go in with a dark powder, and this is a shade in my Too Faced palette. This one, you can definitely tell I've ever used it. I'm gonna use it to contour. Same brush, literally. In circular motions, I'm just moving in just to make sure I define my cheekbone. Using another powder brush, which is clean, I'm gonna use that to blend in the highlight and the contour all together. That is how we're looking. Next, I'm gonna use the same brush to go in with blush. It's a little pink. Usually, I'd make a slight smile and just make sure I wrap that into my cheek area, moving upwards like this. So I'll go round and up, round and up. Go ahead and do the same for the other side. Just make sure you don't tap on too much. With whatever is remaining on the brush, I like to just wrap it on my chin my nose, and my forehead. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Same brush I went in for blush, I'm gonna use it to add a little bit of highlight. Not that you can see, but I have a little on. It's a bit shiny. Also, I don't use face powder on my face because I like to set my face a lot with loose powder. So at this point you can see how my face looks. So I don't need to go in with extra powder because I feel like I look too ashy. And I like my makeup looking dewy but also quite set. I like that airbrush finish. At this point, I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. Guys, this setting spray is the truth. My clients can tell you that, I can tell you that, and other people who have used it can tell you that. This is the Beauty Creations setting spray. Not sure if you can see. Yeah, mine is a bit dirty, I hope you don't mind. It comes in the 120 ml bottle. I got this from a page on Instagram. I think it's Beauty Bar. This is in the flavor Peony. It was my favorite among them all. So I'm gonna use this on my face to set everything that I've done, and then I'm gonna go off camera, finish up on my lips, and then come back. Hey my loves, so you can see I'm done beating my face, and this is the full face. I just did my lips off camera and just let out my edges free, and now you can see how the full face looks. So this video was meant for beginners, and this was just to show you that you don't need 50 brushes or 100 brushes to actually get to beat your face. Literally the brushes that I've used for my face, I think it's actually 3 or 4 brushes. What I needed was I've used this, and then sorry, I've misplaced it. I have no idea where it is. Found it. I've used this for my foundation and concealer. I used this to set and contour, and then I used this to blend that out. I've used the same brush to make sure that I blend out the powder. I used it for my blush, and I hope it can show over here, and I used it for my highlight as well. So guys, this video, because I feel like this video was so important for me to debut my makeup series, because I felt like a good number of my clients have a really hard time starting doing makeup because they feel like you need a lot of brushes to actually get to do your entire face. And what I wanted to show you guys is that you actually do not need so many brushes to beat your face to perfection. Like this look, I can easily go out, I can go out for brunch, I can go out for a dinner. It's just cute, simple, and you can see everything is blended out perfectly. So what I would advise is, if you're going to use a foundation brush, just make sure it's a stippling brush, make sure it's quite flat and dense. That will give you all the volume and will give you the space to actually blend your foundation seamlessly. The second brush that you're going to need, this brush, I could also use it for my foundation, but not as a beginner. I wouldn't recommend. So if you're a beginner, I would recommend that you use a slightly dense brush to make sure you set your makeup. This is under the eyes, and you can actually go with it throughout the face. For your face powder, if you do face powder, because I'm not really a person who does face powder, I use loose powder to set my face, and that's more than enough. So if you're gonna use a brush to actually blend out all the products you've put on your face, I would recommend you use quite a fluffy brush. You can see it's also quite dense. Also, there are other brushes that I have, like this one. There's this brush, and I have these others as well. So this is also a powder brush. I just like to use this maybe during the day when I've done my makeup and I just need to like freshen it up, or just put a little bit of powder on my face, I would use this. But if you have this, you can actually use this to blend out your powder, but don't use it for foundation. Yes. So that's all I used, literally 3 brushes for my face. So the next video that I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to be doing my eye makeup with you and show you all the type of eye brushes that you need and how you can get through your makeup with it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one. I love you so much. Make sure to
Guess you're trying to
subscribe.
stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, 'cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday.